All right, so this is another pre-recorded commentary, I guess. And today we're gonna be talking about hope. Dun 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 dun. So future me might look back on this and like cringe, like, oh man, why is he trying to talk about all these big topics? You know, it doesn't work well. Yeah. But yeah, hope is I mean, it's like it's hard because it's hard to have it because it's not tangible. So it kind of ebbs and flows. It comes and goes, rhymes. um so a lot of times you lose it without like even noticing it, you know? Um and I guess that's why a lot of people rely on religion and stuff to have some sort of hope, to carry them through. There's nothing really wrong with that, you know. I'm just not religious myself. Yeah, I went to Sunday school and stuff, but recently I just have not really been super big on religion. I sort of like I've been kind of going back and forth between there is a God, and it was like that doesn't make any sense. God doesn't exist. Not any God specifically, but just like, you know, some sort of like super being thing. And I guess it's kind of hard, but you don't really have any like super power, you know, extrinsic motivating thing, um, to give you like comfort and hope. Um, like prayer, I guess, is done so often because it's comforting. It's almost therapeutic. Yeah. But a lot of times you just hope is something that you got to find for yourself. Like a blind belief of sorts, I guess. I mean, it's like John Lennon, you know, he said like everything's gonna be okay in the end, and if it's not okay, then it's not the end. I don't really like John Lennon. I just learned he was like a kind of bad guy. But yeah, that's kind of a wise quote. Um, yep. And I mean, yeah, I used to think that was like kind of dumb, but now I feel like it's sort of true. Like everything just sort of does work out in the end. It's kind of weird. I don't know how, but I used to really worry about things a lot. Like um I don't know. It's just like something would happen, and then all of a sudden it'd be the end of the world or something, or you know, something like that. And the truth is, it doesn't. None of those things I worried about really mattered as much as I thought it would. It wasn't as big of a deal as I really expected it to be. And like in hindsight, you just kind of look back and laugh it off, and they're not even worthy of like footnotes, you know. In I guess the book of my life. Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's just something you sort of learn with experience, though. You know, it's like doing anything else that's kind of scary or something. Like, yeah, you're scared in the beginning, but then your nerves eventually like calm down, and everything's all right. You know. And yeah, that's that's just how I learned to stop worrying about things. But I feel like there's still like a gap between worrying and hoping. And even though I feel like I haven't worried as much recently, I think hope is something that I've still kind of struggled with. Um, yeah. And I'm guessing that, like, hope is something that's like not super easy to have. That's why it's like, such a big thing in pop media, pop culture and stuff. It's like hoping for the someday never comes. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah. um, I guess like hope is just something that you kind of need to. I guess it's a little bit of a chicken and the egg thing, because in order to have hope, you need to believe it. um, and how I've sort of found hope is like having, you know, friends and stuff that are there for you. Yay! This is gonna be awkward because some of them might be watching this video. Yeah, but it's just, having people there for you, not worrying as much, like just believing that it's gonna work out. Um, and that it ends up okay. Yeah. Like, I don't know if this was just me, but like when you were younger, how you would always like imagine in your head like this could happen. I don't know if that was just me, but I guess I was sort of optimism. um, but yeah, I'd always be like, I don't know, sometimes I'd be playing like baseball or something at school, and it'd be like, we're down 6-0, and I'd be like, oh man, what'd be crazy if this happened. And there was this one time in fourth grade, I think. It was like all the fourth grade classes, homerooms, played baseball against each other at the end of the school year. Yeah, we played. We were down. We only played 6 innings, I think. We were down like 8-0 or something. And it went down, all the way down. It burned all the way down to the bottom of the sixth. And we were not tied. Sorry, I mean down like 8-0, something crazy like that. And I remember thinking, oh wow, it'd be really crazy if we just won, if we like rallied and won. After like I started thinking that, I remember after like some of my teammates started getting walks and hits and stuff. And yeah. What's funny is that sort of actually happened. We did end up winning. We rallied all the way back, and I remember thinking like, wow, it'd be really crazy if I hit the walk off home run or something that won us the game, because we had a runner on second, and we were like tied or something. Yeah, we were tied then. So wait, no, we were behind by 1. So if I hit a home run, the guy on second would come back. He'd be our tying run, and then I'd be our winning run. And then I remember thinking that, so I remember swinging as hard as I could. And even though I didn't even get a home run, I did drive the guy to third for like, so he got in scoring position, and I think I wound up with a single. And yeah, even though I didn't win us the game, the next guy came up and did it. We won the game, and I was the winning run, and that felt great. And yeah, it all happened. I guess I don't know if I could purely credit it to like faith, but I feel like, it was believing in it and stuff helped. Yeah. So, don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling, cause I know saying this is like easy, because I'm just saying it. This is also what everyone else says, but just saying these things is like easy because you're just like, you just gotta believe. And actually believing is like a whole other thing. So I guess I don't really know what I'm onto. I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm getting at here. But it's just treat yourself like you would treat a friend. Sorry, I'm still kind of sick. But don't be like harsher on yourself than you would be on like a friend of yours. Um, that sort of gets you motivated too, I guess. Gets you hoping. Um, yeah, because like, man, I don't really know what I'm trying to get at here. It's just I'm watching myself build this bridge in my editor, and I'm recording this odd dialogue, and it's just it's it's kind of weird. It's having like an out of body experience. But yeah, um, hope is just something that you kind of have to hold on to. You know, it doesn't. Once you get it, it's not something that always stays. So you need to actually like work to keep it, which can get sort of like hard. But you know, most things that are really worth keeping aren't you know aren't attained easily. It sounds like kind of a cliche saying, but I feel like it's true. Um, yeah, it's just um, you can't keep hoping for a someday that never comes. But the important part isn't really the someday coming. It's like the hoping. I think that's the more important thing. Um, yeah. Um, I think hope is kind of really just the most important thing you should or can have. Um, wow, I really do feel like I'm just stretching this out now. So, yeah, this is gonna fade out. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Adios.